Welcome to this video on Boolean search terms. Boolean search is a type of search allowing users to combine keywords with operators or modifiers such as and, not, and or to further produce more relevant results. This means that when you start conducting academic research, you can use these operators to focus your searches. The term Boolean refers to the work of English logician, philosopher and mathematician George Boole, who helped establish modern symbolic logic and whose algebra of logic, now called Boolean algebra, is basic to the design of digital computer circuits. The first Boolean operator is the AND operator. As symbolized by the Venn diagram on your screen, if you type in pedagogy and university, the search results would be limited to the documents that contain both these keywords. Documents that only contain one of these terms will therefore not be shown. This is a great way to limit your searches. The second Boolean operator is the OR operator. As you can see, this operator is not particularly useful for limiting a search, but rather offers flexible inclusion and typically broadens your search results. If you use the OR operator, as shown on the screen, your search will yield results that have the word pedagogy, the word university, as well as both pedagogy and university. The third operator is the NOT operator. The NOT operator is exclusionary. It excludes specific search terms, and so the query will not return any results with that term or terms in them. This is another useful way to limit your searches, especially if you want to exclude specific text from your results. In this case, if you search pedagogy, not university, the search results will exclude all text that contain the keyword university. This is particularly useful when a specific keyword keeps muddling your search results. There are a few more tools to use when conducting searches. The next way to limit your searches is to use quotation marks. This is especially useful when you want to search for quotes or if a word is spelled in a specific way. If you type anything in quotation marks, the search engine will yield only those results containing the exact phrasing and spelling that you have typed into the search bar. Quotation marks must be used when searching for exact phrases of more than one word, or else some search engines will split the phrase up into single word components. Parentheses are another useful way to limit your search results. As a best practice, use parentheses to encapsulate all statements for the search engines to execute them properly. As you can see on the screen, if you type something in parentheses, it is telling the search engine that you are looking for at least one of the keywords in the parentheses. In the on-screen example, we are asking the search engine to yield results that contain the words pedagogy and university, or pedagogy and college, or pedagogy and university and college. The asterisk can be used on most databases and non-internet search engines as a root word, stem, or truncation search. In other words, the search engine will return and highlight any word that begins with the root or stem of the word truncated by the asterisk. So, for example, if you type pedagogy with an asterisk in your search engine, it will yield words like pedagogy, pedagogies, pedagogical, and so on.